I'm Professor Sports Cards, and this is Michael Jordan.
There he goes. He goes in straight, goes up in the air. Now he's sideways. Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion. Look at his head above the rim. They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50. He defends his championship.
That won't be the last time we hear that. Michael Jordan was drafted in 1984. He wasn't drafted first or even second. He was the third overall pick, as you see here. Olajuwon going first and Charles Barkley fifth. 1984, you see there, Jordan at 21 years old played all 82 games, and he did that many times throughout his career. However, in 1984, there was no company or manufacturer making basketball cards and releasing them nationally. In 1984, a company named Star was making and releasing cards regionally, and here is a look at the 1985 Michael Jordan Star, aka rookie card. It's debatable if it's his true rookie card, but either way, it's the first card recognized of Michael Jordan. Next, you'll see a 1985 Nike card. Again, this is not a national release set or anything, but this is an early Michael Jordan card. Now here it is, the rookie card we all recognize, the iconic 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. Really, this set is iconic. There was no basketball cards being made, so this is Dominique Wilkins rookie card, and Charles Barkley, and Isaiah Thomas, and Hakeem Olajuwon, and Michael Jordan, and not to mention Karl Malone. This is an iconic set, and there are healthy number graded, at least here at the Jordan, but this will be always in demand because of what it is. And that's the first nationally released basketball set since 1981. Prices will always fluctuate, and this is as of when the video is recorded, end of 2022, but what won't fluctuate is there's only 319 PSA 10s, and that probably won't change much over the years, and that's going to keep that PSA 10 card exclusive, and it'll only come up for sale so often, and when it does, it will keep a high price tag. But the fact that there are close to 3,009s, well, that's why it's selling for 90% less, and it will always sell for quite a bit less because there's 3,000 of them, and it grows from there. This card will always remain high in demand. Not only is probably the best basketball player of all time, he's definitely the best marketed, branded player of all time, and it continues well past his playing days and into the future.
To kind of tell you what happened in the playoffs with Michael Jordan.
Hey, you spent a lot of nights, you and Michael, in close quarters, and he was a good talker. I mean, so what would you hear from Michael?
And here's Michael and Smith.
Yes.
What's this all about?
Well, Steve Smith trying to put his hand back and feel where Michael Jordan is, and Michael Jordan said, I'm right here, and so he tickled him to let him know I'm right here, right behind him.
He decided to play 36 holes of golf the same day that we had a game. They were up 2-0. It's the first game here at the arena.
13 years, the NBA champion has had a winning road record. This season, the Bulls have the best road record in basketball with 31 victories away from home.
He goes scoreless in the first quarter. Glenn Rice and Steve Smith at the time gave him a little look.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you.
Like he hadn't scored a point. He had played 36 holes of golf. He's not taking us serious. We're up 15. You cannot hear anything in the gym. It was so loud.
To the lane, out to Cycli, back to Smith, shoots the post up, good, and a foul!
And these guys just gave him a little look, and that woke up the beast.
He started counting backwards. You know, he said something like 38, and I didn't get it, Reggie. You know what I mean? And he started saying 36. I said, wait a minute. So he's going backwards. And now if he get to 0, he got
56 points the next 3 quarters, and they beat us like 15 or 20 or whatever it is.
Y'all started getting going, man, and it's like you feel it go right through you.
Yes. Jordan drives again.
There are countless stories of Jordan playing 36 holes of golf, having a great time there, and then coming to dominate on the court. And this is just another one of those stories.
And I have begged Kenny, I have begged him to let us do this card one more time at this price. And Kenny, you agreed to do it tonight, did you not?
Yes, I did. One shot, Don.
They have one shot. The pure, and this is something you need to understand, the pure Michael Jordan rookie card. The one and only pure Michael Jordan rookie.
The price of this card skyrocketed over the past few years, just like many others. And here you see a PSA 9. There are 1,000 graded, but it's currently selling at about $2,000. While a PSA 10, there's only 171 and selling at 10 grand. Now, don't let that video fool you. That was not graded in a PSA anything. Here are some of the more recent sales, end of 2022. And you see the wide variety depending on the grade.
No better time than right now to talk about the Michael Jordan rookie. Yes, the one and only 1986 Fleer of the GOAT. Jordan is like the Babe Ruth of basketball. Not only was he one of the best ever in my opinion, but he helped popularize the game. He brought it to a global audience. And forever going forward, we will always say, this next best player, who do you compare him to? And that's Michael Jordan. Same thing happened with Kobe and LeBron. They're always compared to him. So let's talk about the card itself. It's from the 80s. So just like all cards from the 80s, they were mass produced. So they're not rare. But what is rare is getting them in the high grade. So right here we have a 7 and an 8. What you want to look for on these is centering. That's a huge issue. Even if you pull them right out of the packs, doesn't mean if they're a 9 or a 10. And that's usually due to centering. Also, what to look for? Edge chipping. Because you have a red and a blue border, they chip very easily and you're going to see the whites. So that's a big thing to look for as well. Jordan rookies right now are one of the hottest cards right now in the hobby. The entire hobby's on fire, but especially the Jordans. Right now, a PSA 10 is worth about $30,000, and the 7 and the 8 here are worth about $2,000 to $3,000. They probably doubled, maybe even tripled in just a few short years. The cards are on fire. Maybe it's the next investment piece. Really awesome cards. We can't keep them in stock.
Now let's stop right there. He said a PSA 10 was recently sold for $30,000. This was made in 2019. PSA 10 shot, I think the highest sale was about 700 grand. This was in the very, very peak of the market, but that was still 2020 or early 2021. And here we are, and the card at the end of 2022 is worth $156,000. So still well up from pre-pandemic 2019 prices. How far does it go down from? There was only 1 or 2 sales at $700,000. That was over a year and a half ago, and as you see here, it's hit a price of $156,000, and there's only 319 PSA 10s, so that price will stay elevated because of the limited quantity. How far will it fall is the big question, and as the card market continues to go down or be in a low point, what will the official bottom be and how far does it go? As you can see, even a PSA 5 with all those copies still holds a value of over $3,000, and it's just to show the demand of Jordan, and it will always be there. He's an icon, he's a legend, and he never lost in the championship. Now, I don't say that this card can't fall, but it will always stay in demand, and possibly as years go by, the PSA of the lower numbers, the copies are so high, I could see these prices coming down in the future and not continuing to rise. This is one of the most iconic cards, at least as far as basketball cards go, and this Jordan, he only has 2 competitors, the Star card and the Nike promo. This is the true rookie, and it's his only rookie. Jordan will continue to remain sought after in everyone's collection. The high pop count worries me a little at those prices, but we'll see what happens. This is a beautiful and welcome card to anyone's collection. Michael Jordan retired in 2003, and he has some iconic or really neat 90s insert cards. After his rookie card, I would say these are the coolest to chase, and they're limited. And you see the Jambalaya here from 1997-98 EX 2001, a very cool card and a tough card to get. Here's a Precious Metals. There's only 100 of them in red, and there's 10 out of the 100 that are green there. Here, another really cool looking insert card, and he has many of these and just really cool 90s base cards as well. Here you could read that these cards came 1 in every 55,000 packs. 55,000 packs, and there's the Jordan auto underneath. That card in 2021 sold for over $1 million, and it's always nice to know this card's floating around out of 10, LeBron's rookie year.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Horry, aka Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.
And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
but we stepped up as champions to do, and we brought it back home for number 5.
Yes, sir! Harper's on him, behind the screen. Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat. When you lose by this narrow margin, speaking of the Utah Jazz, there are so many things to look back on. But the Howard Isley 3 that was taken away in the first half will eat at them